Today, we have an extraordinary story that will send shivers down your spine. Imagine a scenario where a nation's very own technology is turned against them, infiltrating their defenses and stealing their most classified secrets. It sounds like a plot straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. But what if I told you that this is not a work of fiction? What if I told you that it happened right here in our world, in our own backyard? Yes, you heard that right. American-made technology, initially designed to safeguard national interests, was unwittingly employed against the United States itself. My friends, we are about to uncover a tale of spying so audacious, so shocking, that it will leave you questioning the fabric of national security. Today, we delve into the heart-stopping saga of how a Chinese spy balloon harnessed the power of American technology to carry out a covert mission on U.S. soil. But before we go any further, let me remind you to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment in the comment sections below. We value your support and will do our best to reply to as many comments as possible. Now, let's dive into this gripping tale of intrigue and deception. Brace yourselves as we unravel the shocking details behind the incident that sent shockwaves through the United States, the covert mission of the suspected Chinese spy balloon. What's even more astounding, the audacious operation utilized commercially available American-made technology. Imagine a seemingly innocent balloon floating in the sky, belying the wicked secret it conceals within its delicate structure. As it sailed over the United States, little did anyone suspect that this very balloon was armed with commercially accessible, off-the-shelf technology, all proudly made in America. It's a tale of irony and betrayal that even Hollywood couldn't dream up. In the early hours of its detection, the Biden administration sensed something mistaken, suspecting the balloon may be carrying U.S.-made equipment or parts. Swift action was taken, with aircraft deployed to investigate and gather evidence. The suspicions were soon confirmed, as fragments of the balloon recovered after being shot down by the U.S. military on February 4th provided undeniable proof. For a staggering 8 days, the Biden administration tracked the balloon's covert expedition as it ventured across the vast territories of Alaska, Canada, and even flew over sensitive military sites in the continental United States. Its audacity knew no bounds, endangering the very security it aimed to undermine. The culmination of this cat-and-mouse chase arrived when a fearless U.S. fighter jet intercepted the balloon off the coast of South Carolina, putting an end to its perilous journey. However, after the results of the meticulous analysis conducted by the FBI and other defense and intelligence agencies are yet to be unveiled, leaving us eagerly awaiting the shocking revelations that lie ahead. The aftermath of this astonishing event reverberated far beyond the skies. The strained relations between the United States and China, the world's two largest economies, reached new depths, forcing Secretary of State Antony Blinken to postpone his planned visit to Beijing until this month. The ramifications of this breach are as unsettling as they are monumental. China, of course, offers a different perspective, maintaining that the balloon was nothing more than a civilian airship, innocently adrift due to meteorological research gone astray. According to Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning, the accusations of espionage and intelligence gathering are nothing short of a malicious smear campaign against their nation. Meanwhile, the revelation of American technology on board the balloon, President Joe Biden's description of it carrying 2 boxcars full of spy equipment, has sent shockwaves through the intelligence community. The gravity of this breach cannot be overstated, as the unintended consequences of our technological advancements have come back to haunt us. In wake of these revelations, Taiwanese Foreign Minister Joseph Wu issued a stark warning, reminding us of the unpredictable nature of international affairs. He emphasized that throughout history, wars have erupted from accidental incidents, underscoring the need for heightened vigilance. Wu drew inspiration from the courageous Ukrainian soldiers who defended their freedom against a much larger Russian foe, vowing to learn from their example. The preliminary findings of the investigation, reported by the Wall Street Journal, expose a disturbing truth. The balloon, a high-tech tool of espionage, carried a blend of American-made commercial products and specialized Chinese sensors and equipment. Hidden amidst the skies, this covert device bristled with surveillance capabilities, prompting concerns about its data-gathering potential. However, according to the Pentagon's press secretary, Air Force Brigadier General Pat Ryder, the Defense Department believes the balloon did not collect any data while it traversed U.S. airspace. Steps were taken to mitigate potential intelligence gathering, preventing sensitive information from falling into the wrong hands. This revelation raises profound questions about the unintended consequences of American technology. Ryder acknowledged that it is not uncommon for off-the-shelf commercial U.S. components to be integrated into intelligence schemes. The incorporation of American-made products into this spy balloon operation further underscores the complexities of modern intelligence. The consequences of this balloon incident have reverberated far beyond its initial discovery. It has heightened the already strained relations between the United States and China, with diplomatic tensions reaching a fever pitch. While the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning vehemently denied any malicious intent, the United States remained steadfast in its belief that this was no mere weather monitoring mission. After the balloon's demise, the military retrieved remnants of its payload from the Atlantic Ocean. Among the debris were fragments of a satellite-like object, equipped with sensors for image and data collection, solar panels providing power, and a propeller allowing it to maneuver and linger over sensitive sites for extended periods. The recovered items were a mix of off-the-shelf devices and specially designed equipment, leaving analysts puzzled as to which specific components were American-made. These revelations underscore the growing concerns expressed by the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party. The committee has been vocal about China's exploitation of American technology for spying purposes. Recent inquiries have exposed instances where Beijing has used scientific and technological collaborations with the United States to gain advances that are later turned against American interests. As the investigation unfolds, tensions mount over the potential release of the investigative report. While Pentagon elements, including the Defense Intelligence Agency, advocate for publicizing the balloon's debris, the White House remains cautious. China's vehement objections and threats of retaliation have contributed to the hesitance to disclose the full findings. However, some lawmakers, such as Senators Roger Wicker and Marco Rubio, have pressed President Biden to prioritize transparency and provide a complete account of the incident. The investigation presses forward, with intelligence and defense agencies eagerly digesting the initial findings since late March. The purpose is to equip analysts with the necessary knowledge and insights to respond effectively if a similar aerial intrusion occurs in the future. The need to protect national security has never been more urgent. In a world fraught with geopolitical tensions, one conflict in particular has the potential to ignite a powder keg: the simmering dispute between China and Taiwan. Situated just 100 miles off China's southeastern coast, Taiwan stands as a self-ruling democracy, fiercely asserting its autonomy. However, China asserts its claim over the island, leaving the region teetering on the edge of conflict. Amidst this delicate balance, a recent incident involving a mysterious balloon has further exasperated the already strained relations between the United States and China. With China openly expressing its readiness to use force to bring Taiwan under its control, the United States, while officially taking a neutral stance, has hinted at its commitment to defend the island's autonomy. President Joe Biden, in particular, has made it clear that the United States stands prepared to protect Taiwan if the need arises. Amidst these simmering tensions, an audacious incident unfolded, capturing the world's attention. Following Secretary of State Antony Blinken's visit to Beijing, where he met with Chinese President Xi Jinping, both sides attempted to move on from the balloon controversy, striving to restore diplomatic equilibrium. However, President Biden's candid remarks about Xi, caught off guard by the balloon's appearance, only served to further ignite the flames of discord. Biden's words struck a nerve in Beijing, with China labeling them as extremely absurd and irresponsible. Yet, despite the heated exchange, Biden maintained that these remarks would have little consequence on recent diplomatic progress, suggesting that dialogue must prevail over rhetoric. As the international community grappled with the implications of the balloon incident, the Pentagon made a startling revelation. According to Pentagon spokesperson Brigadier General Pat Ryder, the balloon did not collect any intelligence prior to being shot down. While specific details regarding the equipment on board remain undisclosed, Ryder did acknowledge that China has a history of incorporating off-the-shelf commercial U.S. components into its operations. This revelation not only sheds light on China's utilization of American technology, but also underscores the United States' efforts to mitigate potential intelligence gathering. The balloon's flight over U.S. airspace did not yield sensitive information, thanks to protective measures taken by Washington to counter such activities. As we contemplate the consequences of this extraordinary incident, it is clear that the delicate balance between global powers remains on a knife's edge. The world watches with bated breath as the relationship between the United States and China teeters between cooperation and confrontation. The resolution of this ballooning crisis will undoubtedly shape the future of geopolitics. I hope you found this story as captivating as we did. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos covering tech news, trends, and products. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep unlocking the power of knowledge.